Okay, hi guys. It is now 3:50 p.m. As you can see, originally the reason why I thought the measurements were wrong was because I'm looking at this thing, but I forgot that this line is off center. This is not the center of my cage. This is 4 feet, I believe, and then the other side is a little bit less because I chopped it in half when I brought it home, and then I found out that if I wanted it dead center, I would have to chop on both sides, and I didn't want to do that, so I just chopped one side. So that's why this thing is not lined up. So when I was doing it, I was like, uh-oh, I'm pretty certain I got it right because my cage is 70, and this thing clearly here says 34 inches by 37. Now, 35 times 2 is 70, so my cage should definitely fit the 37 times 2, right? Which would be, what, 72. So I was pretty certain it would fit, so I couldn't figure out why, and then I figured out it was because I was initially making the judgment based on where the line was. So it does fit, and there's, as you can see perfectly, both sides have a raised gap of 1 inch, and there's a little bit of an overlap. I have not decided what I want to do now. If I want to do it like this, I will need to clip the fleece up. Now, I don't want to clip the fleece up for one reason. Just because it's a pain in the neck to change it. Whereas if I were to binder clip this whole thing, I could just buy more binder clips, mind you. It's cheaper to buy binder clips than to deal with bending in there and clipping all of this stuff because I don't have much gap here to work with. So when I lean in there, I'm really leaning on the grits, and I don't like that. But what I would like to do is just fold it. Fold it, and then binder clip it. No matter how I do this, I'm going to have to tuck it somewhere. It doesn't matter where. But whereas this way, there's a potential that this thing could move a little bit. Not very much, actually. It's pretty grippy, actually. The material is very grippy. So, the other reason is, second of all, I have a lot of fleece. My fleeces are humongous. I'm going to probably use this one because I think this one's the cutest. But if, actually no, maybe not. Maybe I'll use the red stuff first. The reason is this stuff is this one wicks in under 1 second, less than 1 second. The moment the water hits it, it absorbs. This was the best material I was able to wick, actually. I might definitely go with these, but these ones are a pain. My mother had to use a serger to do the edges when she cut it in half because I bought a giant fleece and then we cut it in half to make 2 liners out of each blanket. We had to use a serger, and then afterwards she had to, in order for this not to be chewed on by the guinea pigs if it ever got exposed, she folded it about half a centimeter and then sewed it. So this was done really fast, okay? So it's not like I guess you can call it super duper high quality work because I told her I absolutely did not care, but basically, she serged it, and then she sewed it. So the below white part you see is the line. So this one is the easiest one to fleece-wise to work with because it's practically almost the same size as my cage. So what I was thinking about doing is actually just folding it like this until it was perfect with the base. And then I will wrap this thing over and under it so that it can't move, and then it'll just be one giant sheet, and then I'll binder clip it in certain areas. That way I can guarantee that the guinea pigs won't chew it, they won't burrow under it because it will be heavy. Because if I was to use the binder clip one, it's going to take me forever. And I still have to do the ramp, don't forget. I still have to figure out how I want to cover the ramp. So yeah, I might actually do that first, but no. Because once I line this, I don't want to sit in there because then I'm going to probably shift it. But we'll see. Okay, I'm going to get started. I'm probably not going to go out and buy anything now, but I don't even know if I'm going to be able to go to church now because I don't think I'm going to finish. But, I mean, I'm going to be so exhausted because I had to work today, too. If I have to then figure out dinner. I'm having pizza, but, you know, have dinner, shower, and I still have to clean the hamster cages. I'll let my mom know by about 8 o'clock if I'm not going. And if not, I'm probably not going to go. Just because it's hard to focus if you're tired, you know. So, we'll see. And I actually like the idea of flipping it over, too. Because then if they do pee over the corner, it'll quickly absorb into this thing. I don't mind if it gets onto the duct tape. I don't mind if it gets on the chloroplast, the pee. That's perfectly fine. I can deal with that. It's not a big deal. And I use Lysol, so there's no staining. So anyway, I'm going to work on this. It's going to take some time, and I'll let you know when I'm done. So the next video you see will probably be when I'm done. Okay?